Right. I think this is more antibody testing question. So is your antibody test be positive? Is your antibody test supposed to be positive if you are asymptomatic coronavirus carrier? I think that's what it's trying to say. So let me rephrase it. I think what he's trying to say here is someone who has been exposed to the coronavirus, can an antibody test reassure that person that now they can't have the virus again?
So theoretically, when we are exposed to a new foreign virus or anything like that, your body will create an immune response where it will go and fight that virus because it recognizes it being a foreign organism inside your body. And then what it does is a kind of a copy of that code is kept and stored, so that if you're then exposed to that again in the future, those cells come out and they know exactly which type of proteins, etc., that need to go and fight that virus, and they're called antibodies. So theoretically, if somebody is exposed to coronavirus and inshallah they recover, then they would have developed some antibodies to that coronavirus, and that should then stop them from catching in the future. And that's what these tests are trying to measure, is the presence of those antibodies. Now, there is some research and some evidence that some people who have a mild illness or who do not show any symptoms, there's a possibility that they're not mounting a big enough immune response to actually have these kind of more permanent copies of these antibodies. Therefore, there's a risk that actually, if they've been exposed to it, they could potentially be exposed to it again and succumb to it again. So there's a possibility of that. But also, there's a possibility that they've been exposed to it, they produce some antibodies, but now those antibodies are not detectable with these tests, but they're still immune. So it's a very unclear picture at the moment because the tests are all very new and they're being brought in very quickly. And it's only with extensive testing and analysis that we'll have an absolute idea of how effective these are in telling you whether you've had it or not.